double check. I got a notification, so I think we are good to go. All right, so when you find us, we're a little delayed, so now I see your faces. So when you find us, make sure you comment below. You're going to comment, hey, hi, where you're tuning in from, what state. You can also tag your consultant, whoever invited you here tonight. You use the little @ symbol and start typing their name, okay? And just let us know that you're here, you found us, let your consultant know that you're here and that you're watching us. So welcome. We're gonna get started here in just a minute. So what you're going to need is, if you have a sample pack, you're gonna want to grab those samples. Okay, so get them out. If they're in a little pack, if they're in an envelope, like take them out, check them all out. Might be nice to have some scissors nearby. And then if you don't have samples, that's okay too. You can always request some from your consultant, one of us, whoever, okay? You're gonna want a couple washcloths, have your hair up, back, headband, all that, be by some water. So we just have, bowl of water, and you're gonna need a pen, okay? So take everything out of that sample pack that you got. So if there are some papers in there, you can write on those. You can literally grab like a sticky note or just like the back of an envelope or whatever, okay? We're gonna go through a lot of different stuff, a lot of products, just a lot of info. You're probably gonna wanna take some notes, okay? So have a pen, be ready to write stuff down in between you washing your face, getting that glowing glass skin. All right? And your favorite beverage? Mine is water.
Josh just made us Frosties tonight, so just finished
like
that.
The ice cream?
So we have a Ninja slushy machine. You can make like anything in it. So we made Frosties, but they taste better than what's the place with the red?
Wendy's.
Thank you, Wendy's.
I'm jealous.
It was really good. So fun fact for you all tuning in tonight, whether you're putting your face to bed with a spa pack or not, for being here, for participating, giving your consultant your thoughts, you get entered into a monthly cash drawing. So who can get excited about maybe $300? Like, what would you spend it on? Would you buy some shoes? Would you be responsible and like do bills? I would probably buy shoes. So gotta get your boots for winter,
Save for Christmas at this point.
That's true. Yeah, I started Christmas shopping. Let us know below. Have you started your Christmas shopping yet? Yeah. Have you started decorating for Christmas yet? I'm definitely starting to think Christmas mode, even though it's not Halloween. So, all right, here's the notes paper that you may or may not have been included in your spa pack. I'm not always the best about stuffing these into envelopes, so I apologize if you don't have it, but it's all good. Any loose leaf sheet of paper, back of an envelope, all good. Things are out of order. Oh no, we're just gonna get right into it. Okay, sorry.
Here we go.
I need to get my tongs though, because I am not putting my hand in that steamer. Oh my god.
That's all right. Okay, so first things first is we're gonna get started, and these products you do not have in your sample pack, but they're very important in the getting ready for bed process. Okay, we need to take off our day before we get into our amazing skincare. Okay, so we have our micellar water and we have our oil-free eye makeup remover. We're going to start with the eye makeup remover. If you can see, this is a brand new bottle. There is an ingredient up here and ingredient down here that do not like to mix well together. So you gotta shake them up, activate them, and then you can see Danny, she is just lightly holding them on her eyes, just letting that makeup melt away. It is just gonna, gently be removed, no pulling or tugging. And usually when Danny and I wear makeup, we have a lot of layers on. So it takes off anything and everything, and it's not going to break your lashes. It's going to keep them nice and conditioned and healthy. It is going to not be like greasy or dry. It's just a nice clean sweep of your makeup without being, yucky. So it's great for sensitive eyes, for, it's dermatologist tested. It's great for, or ophthalmologist tested. And if you wear contacts, it is great for contact wearers as well. So you just want to make sure you get it all off so that way you don't have raccoon eyes, and so you don't get little critters in your eyes called eye mites. So another reason why you got to take your makeup off every single night. All right.
And you age your skin 7 times faster when you do sleep with your makeup on.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and honestly, you just sleep so much better. So, all right. Next is micellar water. Same thing, putting it on a cotton round, but this time we're just gonna get rid of anything that's on your face. So, just so happens that we are wearing foundation today, and along with whatever else was collected on our face, we are just doing a nice clean sweep of everything that was there. Okay. If you don't wear makeup, that's okay. You can still do a little clean sweep of everything that's on your face, because if you think about it, like your windshield, the screen of your phone, your glasses, if you wear them, like they get dusty and dirty and greasy. And same thing with our faces, right? Like, ugh. So you'd be surprised at how much gets collected on your face. So now that we have a nice, like, clean canvas, a nice little clean sweep, we can go in and mop. Get it? Like, yeah. Mop. So now you're going to need your samples.
So when you get your sample pack, you are not going to like squeeze out the whole thing. You only need a little bit. You can definitely get at least 2 uses out of that whole spa pack. So the first one you want to open up is the Voluform. Depending on which skin pack you got. If you have the repair line, you're looking for the repair foaming cleanser. If you have the miracle set, you're looking for the one that says 4-in-1 cleanser. So you're going to open that up. Both these formulas are really concentrated, which means they crave water. So you want to get like a damp washcloth. You want to get your face nice and damp. And I like to get my fingers a little damp too. Usually I run them underwater, but not next to my sink right now at my desk. So I like to get my fingers wet. So then when I am using my cleanser, I can kind of start getting it all sudsed up first in my fingers. So then I can wash my face a little bit easier. And the repair line, that's like, we're going to talk about it more, but it's kind of like the push-up brow skincare. So I'm using the more advanced signs of aging line, whereas Olivia uses the Miracle Set. The foaming cleanser that I'm using, though, obviously suds up really nice. If you're putting it on, you're like, it's sticky. Your fingers just need to get more wet. Okay. So this is going to help, actually even help with a little moisturizing of your skin, the cleanser that I'm using. But this is very luxe and clean. I don't know. Archie, no Archie.
So I am using a different skincare line, and we'll talk about the difference between them in a little bit, like all of them. But I'm using the TimeWise Miracle Set. So the 4-in-1 cleanser. So it cleanses, it exfoliates, it tones, and it brightens. And so if you've ever seen like some workout videos where they have a modified workout, then that's going to be me tonight. So I'm going to be the modified workout, the modified skincare. So we're mainly going to talk about the repair set. But we'll talk a little bit about the Miracle Set as well.
When you're ready, just grab your washcloth, wash it all off your face. You don't want to just go in your sink and like splash water at your face. 1, it's messy. So I got to imagine you're getting wet. But 2, you're not actually getting all of the product off of your face when you're just splashing water at it. So you need to use a washcloth to physically get all those dead skin cells, all the product. Otherwise, like you still have a film, a cleanser on, and then when you're trying to use your serums and stuff, it's not like getting to the pores. It's like trying to fight through that layer. And Olivia started using a washcloth, and she was breaking out way less. I was really excited.
I was forced because I got LASIK at the beginning of the year, or the beginning of the summer, I should say. So I was forced to use a washcloth so the water wouldn't splash in my eyes. And I was like, okay, I think I need to start using washcloths.
Yup. Okay.
Yes. So next we have our charcoal mask, everybody's favorite. This is what the sample looks like. All right. And this is the big bottle. So we are going to use a fun little applicator called the mask applicator. It's a little spatula, like a little silicone brush. And it just is a lot easier to get this on. I hate when it's the end of the bottle and it like squirts.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
What I like to do is like wag it.
I know. Okay, so you are gonna get a thin amount all over your face, and then just kind of stay away from that eye area. I always like to start in my T-zone, right in the middle, and then just kind of work that product out from there. Right away, you can smell it is delicious. It is so yummy. It's so minty and refreshing, and I don't think it's like cooling though. That'd be kind of fun, but
It's a little cooling for me.
Yeah. It has navy bean extract in it, so that helps with brightening. It has that activated charcoal in it, so that's going to help with absorbing any excess oil. And that is great for just this mask in general is great for all skin types, like a lot of ages. And you do it about like 2 to 3 times a week. Leave it on for like 10, 15, 20 minutes, kind of whatever you're feeling. And you just rinse it off. So it's not one of those like crazy peel off ones that are scary. It is part of our clear proof line. But the cool thing is that all of our products you can kind of like mix and match because they're all tested to work together. And this is again, this is a mask, so you're going to do it like 2 or 3 times a week. This is not something that you do every day. And if you are a little bit more acne prone or a little bit more oily, then you maybe want to do it a little bit more often. If you have maybe more like normal to dry skin, then maybe just like once or twice a week. Okay. And making sure I get all the spots on my face. Like get this on. Okay. So, like I said, it's going to absorb any excess oil. So once you get it on, you're going to want to take a peek because it's going to look wet, right? And as it dries, it's going to look a little bit different. So you can see in this one before and after picture of this man's nose how disgusting it looks. This is what it looked like dried. And just all of those dark spots are where all of the gunk and the oil got pulled out of his pores. And then you can see the after picture. It looks so much cleaner, so much healthier. And then in the other before and after, it's going to help with redness, just the tone of your skin, the just all over evenness of it, and the brightening. It's going to help with the texture of your skin. It is an exfoliator, so it's going to help exfoliate. Again, just like getting all that gunk out of your face. It's literally called a deep cleansing, okay, charcoal mask. And so yeah, it's going to pull out impurities, remove excess oil. It does hydrate your skin. It makes your skin glow. It's going to feel so soft afterwards. And it just like is a deeper clean than your cleanser, which we need every once in a while, right? Like our cleanser can only get so deep, especially if we're not exfoliating, right? We got to get that dead skin out. And then it's going to minimize the appearance of your large pores. So that's a little bit about our charcoal mask. Ooh, and our Hydra eye patches. I was going to put some on, but I don't know if I left enough room. Hydra eye patches are amazing, and they come in this jar. You get 30 pair in here. They're like ooey gooey little pink petals, and they are for your under eyes. You do them kind of same as the charcoal mask, like 2 or 3 times a week. Leave them on for no less than 20 minutes. Okay, so here's what they look like. Like I said, they're like ooey gooey and wiggly, and they're super hydrating. So they're gonna hydrate your eye area. They're gonna depuff, which you can see in the before and afters. They're gonna help reduce fine lines and wrinkles, which you can see in the before and afters. And they really just make your eyes look more awake, right?
I meant to grab mine and I left them upstairs.
So that's, yeah, our eye patches are
so good. So while this mask dries, we're just going to introduce ourselves a little bit so you get to know us. So I'm Danny and I live in Orchard Park, New York. I joined Mary Kay almost 9 years ago. And I joined because I was getting married. My husband's a teacher. I was also a high school math teacher. And that, my friends, means you're broke all the time. So like we could pay our bills, but that was it. And then it was very much like, oh, I'll put $10 in the gas tank, like not filling it up. So there was definitely no extra fund money, anything like that. So when it came time to pay for our wedding, we're like, ooh, like how are we gonna pay for this thing? So I was like, you know what? I'll get another job. It'll be fine. But I was not a glamour girl. I wore no makeup. The only time my face was washed was when I was physically in the shower. So very low to no maintenance kind of person. I had a really crazy schedule. So I was teaching full time. I was also a full-time grad student at SUNY Fredonia working on my master's degree. So like stuff for my thesis, night classes, things like that. I advised 6 different clubs at my school because I'm a crazy person. I just don't know how to say no when they ask me to do things. And I was not tenured, so you weren't allowed to say no when they asked you to do things. I was my own wedding planner because I couldn't afford one, but also I planned all the dances at my school. So I was like, okay, I've done so many proms, like I can I can upgrade to a wedding, right? It can't be that much different. And I tutored kids on Sundays for a little bit of extra cash. So no one was going to hire my schedule because every week and every day was totally different. It was always changing. There was no consistency. So I needed something where I could create my own hours. And that's how it kind of led me to Mary Kay. My friend was an English teacher with just as hectic of a schedule as mine. And I was like, and she was posting stuff on social media. It was this time of year where we're gearing right up, into holiday season. So I was like, well, this seems like a great time. I'm like, I'll just quit after the wedding. It was like 8 months away at that point. So I joined with the full intention of quitting after the wedding, but I had so much fun. I loved the positivity. I loved starting at the holiday time like we are right now. It was so perfect. And I couldn't believe the amazing culture that I had stepped into. It was very much like women supporting women. They wanted to help you make a goal. They wanted to help you reach it. They wanted to celebrate you. The company gave you prizes, which I did not get any prizes in teaching. It was like, why isn't your attendance rate better? Like, didn't matter how good of a job you were doing. So I just stuck with it because I loved it and I loved the money too. That was really nice to be able to like go on a date night, that isn't happening. So I did this alongside my teaching job for about 7 years. I earned my first car while I was still teaching full time. I earned my second car during my maternity leave. So in the pictures, that's my husband, Josh, our dog, Archie. Our daughter is Cecilia. She's about to turn 2 on Christmas Eve. This is our second car that we earned, the Chevy Equinox. So we earned that during maternity leave. And during my maternity leave, from working from home, I was making more doing Mary Kay than I was teaching. And which was like crazy. So when they called to lay me off during my leave, I was like, cool. Didn't want to come back anyway. I didn't say that to them. I was like, oh, so sad, but on the inside, I was like, okay, I'm going to do Mary Kay full time. This is great. So for me, I was really fortunate for having a backup plan. But I say that because not everyone is fortunate enough to have a backup plan. So I got to ask you, like, do you have a backup plan? Because if you would have told me I'd leave teaching someday to do Mary Kay full time, I thought you were a crazy person. So you never know. Plan B has to become plan A. So that's a little bit about me.
All right. So a little bit about me is I'm Olivia and I live in Sparta, Wisconsin, and I've been in Mary Kay for 7 years. And prior to Mary Kay, I was in college. I was going to school for geology. Yes, that was like rocks and stuff. And that is when Mary Kay found me. I entered my name into a drawing and I won a free facial and pretty much just bought lash intensity mascara for 2 years, like through college. And that was like the only thing I bought. And of course, I was talked to about becoming a consultant, but I was very skeptical. I was like skeptical, companies like this, of Mary Kay, of consultants, of, all of that. And I was just like, I am in college. I'm going to have a real job. I don't need this. Right. And so fast forward. I graduated, I was working as an environmental scientist. So I was working a lot with like wetlands and like plant surveys and a lot of field work, traveling around Wisconsin. Picture like me wearing muck boots and a big head net, like keep bugs off of me, sunscreen, bug spray, like no makeup, no nothing, like the complete opposite of Mary Kay consultant. And I got talked into having a Mary Kay party. And I was like, all right, fine. And so I decided to, get all the girls back together. And at the party, it went very well. My friends were buying stuff, they were booking parties. And one of my friends actually wanted to sign up. And I was like, what? Why? Because I had said no for 2 years, right? And so fast forward, I signed up. My friend signed up as well. And so she's my first team member. And I was just like, I got a mom and 2 sisters. Like, I'll make them buy for me. It'll be great. I'll kind of just like do this on the DL on the side, whatever. Like, now my friends can buy for me. And I started to just kind of show up to things, started, of course, fall in love with more products and more of, being a consultant for like making money. Right. And I loved it so much that I was like, you know what? I'm not loving my dream job, or at least I thought it was my dream job because that's what I went to school for, right? Well, when I quit my job, I was not making anything in Mary Kay yet, but I knew the potential. I got a couple other part-time jobs, and eventually me and my husband, we got married. COVID happened. We moved down to Texas for a little bit. I was only doing Mary Kay then. And then we had our daughter Cleo. So she's there. She's 3.5 now. And that is when I became a sales director. So I promoted myself, making more money and then earning cars. So we earned our first car when we were down in Texas, then moved back up here and been up in Wisconsin since. So we moved around a lot. We had our son Everett, shortly after. So he just turned 2, and shortly after having him, earned our second car. So that's what I'm currently driving, is the Chevy Trax. And now I'm pregnant with baby number 3, due at the end of February, and it's a girl. So we just found out what we were having. And so I just get to be a work from home mom, staying home with my babies, getting to do all the fun things with them, and just work Mary Kay around all of that. So that's a little bit about me. All right. So we are going to talk about the different skincare sets, like I said. Okay. So there are 4 main ones, and then we also have a men's one, but this one's not going to be, we're not going to include the men in this one because we're going to compare our skincare to bras. So we're going to start with our training bra, and our training bra is our Mary Kay skincare line. So kind of looks like this. It's this nice light pink and white basic beauty regimen. Okay. So training bra, think, young preteens, teens, anybody with just like really sensitive skin. This is going to be great for them. It's very basic. It's very simple, and it's very gentle. Doesn't have any anti-aging in it. And so that one is our Mary Kay skincare line. Next one is going to be our sports bra. Think very specific time, right? That you're wearing your sports bra. Very targeted action, specific purpose. That is our Clear Proof. So kind of looks like our charcoal mask with the green and black. And this one is great for anybody who is acne prone. And you can always like mix and match these products together. So sometimes you might use a product from the Clear Proof line, but if you're going to use the whole line, then you are acne prone. Like, you are getting acne more than just once a month, if you feel me. Okay. And you're going to have clear skin in 7 days. Now, if you are acne prone, you know that acne is maintained. You cannot cure acne. Okay. So, that is our acne, our Clear Proof acne system. Then we have our Target bra. Our Target bra is the skincare set that I'm using, okay? The Miracle set. This has a cleanser, a kind of day and night serum, and then a moisturizer. This has our 3D complex in it. defend, delay, and deliver. So it's going to bring you closer to your best skin yet. It has that anti-aging in it. And then it's going to defend and delay against those signs of aging, right? That we don't want. Fine lines and wrinkles, the loss of elasticity, all that stuff. Now, lastly, we have our Mac Daddy Push-Up Bra. It is our repair line, okay? Our Voluform repair system, and that is going to lift away the years. So if you're kind of past the point of like defending and delaying, or if you just want like the top of the top, the best of the best, like give me fast results, super hydrated, glowy skin, that is our repair line, okay? It comes with a cleanser, a lifting serum, day and night cream, and an eye cream, which we will go into more of those later when we are actually using them. But you can see in these before and after pictures, like crazy before and after pictures, right? Like less fine lines and wrinkles. You can see the lift of the skin, the glowiness, like it's brighter, it's so much younger and healthier looking. It's like these before and afters are crazy. And this is just, I mean, less than a month of using this product, right? So just so much healthier. The fine lines and wrinkles are, I mean, almost just gone. It's crazy. Super hydrated, super glowy, staying young.
Yes. So let's take a sec and let's check out our faces and see how this charcoal mask is drying. So you can definitely tell on my nose, I am Oil City. Yep.
I always have at least one on my chin.
Yep. I got a couple. I have a couple of random guys. Cecilia's like in this phase where she's identifying body parts. So she's like nose and like her hands are all over my face. But she can say most of the body parts. So we're getting there.
Yes. I love it.
Yeah. Awesome. Should we wash this sucker off?
Let's do it.
Cool. So the best way to wash this off is to have a really warm washcloth. Throwing things. Sorry. Okay. And I like to press it and hold it on my face before I start wiping away. Oh, feels good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then that loosens it, and then you can get into wiping the rest. Definitely check around your nose.
All the crevices.
Mm-hmm. And my eyebrows.
Always the eyebrows.
Yep. Oh, I love that mask.
All right. Do you want to talk about the next one or me?
I can do it.
Okay.
Okay.
I forget.
So the next product. So depending on what we sent you, some of you might have the Radiance Reveal Facial Peel. Some of you might have a moisture renewing gel mask. So depending on what is in your spa pack, use that item accordingly. Olivia and I are going to use the facial peel tonight. This is an exfoliant. It's gentle. It kind of goes on like a moisturizer, but because it's exfoliating, you want to avoid your eyeball, your orbital, whatever area. So like pretend like you're wearing like sassy sunglasses or you're a raccoon. So you're just going to grab a little bit of it, put it on. It's going to tingle. Totally normal. Means it's working. It's getting in there. The more tingly you are, it probably means the more dry you are. So if you're somebody who really doesn't exfoliate regularly, brace for impact. You're going to get some tinglies, but they do go away. And I got to remember to do my neck. I'm trying to avoid old lady bacon neck. I don't want an old lady bacon neck. I'm fighting genetics here, people. Fighting genetics. Not that my mom has one. Just that, like,
She might watch this.
oh God, you do not have one, Mom. You do not have an old lady neck. But Sicilians, we're old, we shrink. Anyway, oh God, save me. Someone throw me a line.
We're talking about dad's side.
Yes. Okay. So this is the facial peel. Again, it's gonna tingle, but it goes away. It's totally fine. This is a chemical exfoliant. So we have physical exfoliants where it's like gritty and you're like scrubbing it on your face. We have microdermabrasion, an exfoliating scrub from that Teen line. But this one goes several layers deep into your skin to physically break up those dead skin cell bonds to bring your fresh new skin to the surface. So every week when you're sleeping, or every week, your skin builds up another layer of dead, just like dead coming at you all the time. So like if you've ever got a sunburn and it starts peeling and you're like slathering lotion, you're like, no, and you're trying to like stop the spread, it's dead. It has to be removed. You got to bring the fresh new skin to the surface. So this is going to help brighten your skin. It's going to help like dark spots. It's going to help wrinkles. And literally when you wash this off, your face is going to glow. It's incredible. And a physical exfoliant does the top layer of your dead skin. This goes several layers deep. So you can see this chick, Susan, she used this alongside her skincare routine after using it 8 times. So she used it twice a week for 4 weeks. This is what I'm talking about. Neck. Okay. Do it on your neck too. But you can see like she's just glowier, brighter, less lines. So if you really want to like tackle your exfoliating, this is a great one to do. Some people like to alternate, like sometimes on Sundays I like to do the peel, but then on Wednesdays I'll do a physical one in the shower. So to each their own. Okay. Just depends on your flavor, but you're going to see results in 2 weeks. Your skin's going to be brighter. Your texture is going to be improved. Your wrinkles are going to be reduced. Life is good. I can talk about this one too, and then I'll pass you the ball back. Okay. So some of you might be using the Moisture Renewing Gel Mask. I love this mask because even if you're oily, you can still use it. It's going to calm your skin, purify it. It's going to even help reduce your pore size. So when your skin's really dry, your pores actually will look larger. So you want to moisturize regularly. Well, you want to moisturize every day, but you want to gel mask regularly too, because it's going to help with that pore size. And this is also great for eczema. And I'm not sure if Mary Kay tested for that, but it works really well for it. So my daughter, she was starting to have horrible eczema breakouts when she was about 10, 11 months old, because it was getting drier in the winter in Western New York. And it got to a point where she looked like she had chemical burns all over her body. It was horrible. I didn't know what was going on. I did not even think it was eczema. So I sent pictures of her poor little body to my doctor, because I just couldn't wait to get in. And they're like, oh, it's eczema. We'll put her on a steroid. And I was like, let's not put the infant on a steroid. Like, what's my other option? What's option B? And they're like, we don't do anything else besides the steroid. And I refused to accept that answer. So we have a big group chat of Mary Kay girls. So I was like, okay, one of you has to have a kid with eczema. What are you doing for the eczema? And I don't know what I thought they'd say, lube her up in Vaseline or something, but they were all like, oh, gel mask her entire body. And I was like, really? Because this is the only mask you can actually sleep in it. So once it's dry, it's not going to be tacky. So it's not going to like stick to your pillow. So every night before she went to bed, I put this all over her body. I just slathered her, then I put on her onesie. She slept in it. In the morning, I just put another layer on, and she went about her day. I kid you not, in a week, all of her, sorry, that's Archie. All of her eczema patches were totally cleared up. And eczema, again, is not like a cured thing. So every night before she goes to bed, I just put a layer of gel mask on her body to like keep it at bay, especially now as we're starting to creep towards the colder climate. So, and then I went to my doctor and I was like, guess what cleared up the eczema? Not a steroid. So I was a little snobby about it.
All right. So because this is our glass skin session, and we talk a lot about products that will give you that glowing glass skin look, this one has to be included. It's called our Biocellulose Mask. It's probably our most luxurious product that we have in our whole line, and like all of Mary Kay. And it is a Korean beauty booster. And if you know anything about Korean beauty, they are for real about their skincare, okay? And their products. When you use this product, your skin is going to be lifted and more firm, visibly more radiant. It increases your skin's moisture levels for 24 hours. Key ingredients are oat kernel extract, orchid extract, and sodium hyaluronate, which is great for skin conditioning. So it's like a physical sheet mask that like goes on your skin. So it's kind of like sandwiched between two like mesh pieces, and then it's like a ooey gooey mask that like just physically goes on your face versus like the ones that we were doing tonight where you like squirt the product on. And we always like to say to use this mask. So you get 4 in a box. Use this mask like leading up to a big event in your life, okay? Because your skin is going to look extra, extra good. So it already looks good because you're using Mary Kay products, but it's going to look extra good when you are using this mask. And so if you have a big event coming up, a wedding, family reunion, class reunion, family pictures, vacation, things like that, you want to be doing this mask. Okay. So look at the like less redness. It's more like visibly lifted. The texture is so much better. Just looks younger and healthier, brighter. The redness around her nose and her mouth is just crazy. And then it's going to help with just like all over evenness. So if you have any dark spots, and again, with just like the texture, because it's, softening your skin, it's conditioning it, making it, more hydrated, more moisturized. So do we ever add those extra pictures? I feel like we might have.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so here's what the mask looks like on. So creepy. And this is not my current baby belly, but this is my second baby. And when, if you've ever been pregnant, you know that skin stretches, right? And you need a lot of hydration on there. And I put the extra mask pieces, those mesh pieces, on my baby belly. And then obviously the mask goes on the face. So definitely use those extra pieces, whether you're pregnant or not, but you can use it on your neck, all over your chest, in between, so if you have any lines on your chest, get all that extra juice all over. I've even put it in my hair before too. So yeah, use it all over because it's great.
This product I'm addicted to. You're going to watch Olivia and I use it because I literally just like can't go a session without it. This is the Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter. It is a wrinkle relaxant for your forehead and your crow's feet areas. So if you've ever had the dark thoughts of injectables, the needle with the chemicals in your face, shall remain nameless. If you heard those dark thoughts, then this product is for you. It's plant-based. There's no retinol. The results are insane. So this first one is actually me without makeup on. So Mary Kay has this really cool app called the Skin Analyzer app, and you can actually download it and own it for free. You can use it a bazillion times. It's always free, which is great. And it will scan your face and tell you everything you wanted or did not want to know. It's going to show you, like this screen was the wrinkles. So every purple line is a wrinkle. But that app will also show you your texture. It's about your eyes, all the things. But I love it because you can see, is the product working? Because sometimes like when you're like working out at the gym and you're like, am I losing weight? And like, you can't really see, but then like you see your girlfriend in 4 weeks and like, oh my God, you look amazing. This like do that. So the Skin Analyzer app will tell you if it's working. So I had not just 11s, but I had 2 sets of 11s in the middle here. And one of them is a scar from an accident, but you can see like 5 days of using this morning and night, like smoothed out. And it's a natural wrinkle relaxant. So like I can still move my eyebrows, no frozen face, right? 2 weeks. Totally just smoothing out those expression lines. It's so exciting. You can see here, hers are just like charging down. And the more you use it, you can use it morning and night, the more it's going to work. And it is clinically proven to be 76% as effective as the scary injectable. So you can get away from those chemicals if you want to. I've definitely become more crunchy since being a mom, but we got like French lavender extract, electric daisy, rosemary. Like, I'm just obsessed. Okay. Do you want me to talk about this one since you can't use it? Okay. So this product is new. Olivia's Prego, so she can't use retinol. I am not Prego, so I am like, bring on the retinol. Okay. This product was just dropped, and it's a pure retinol 0.3. And in retinol, we trust. If you've got wrinkles, your answer is retinol. If you've got dark spots, age spots, retinol. Acne, retinol. Uneven skin tone, retinol. Like retinol just answers all your prayers in skincare land for the most part. After 1 week, this product is proven to improve your deep lines your skin's firmness, the radiance, the tone. This is a consultant that lives in Buffalo. Her name is Melissa, if you want to know. But here's her before and afters for 1 week. So you use it only at night for 1 week. I mean, look at how much brighter her skin is. Like, that's crazy. And her skin, like, even this a few weeks after this, but like, it's just improving so much. It's crazy. And I didn't think she looked bad before. So it's definitely helping a lot. After 12 weeks, the studies that they did with this new retinol, which already earned the Good Housekeeping seal of approval, 100% of the women had skin texture smoother and improved by 55%. Also 100%. So literally everybody had less visible blotchiness. 86% of the women showed a visible reduction in deep lines, and that improved. So the results with this are just insane. So again, it's just once a night, and we used to have a retinol 0.5, but the difference now is you can use this every single day starting on night 1, and you're going to see the results after 1 week, where the retinol 0.5, you saw results after 4 weeks. So it's working so much faster.
Alrighty, so now we're going to talk about our favorite F words. So we'll just kind of zoom through this and then wash our faces. And so we're going to share our favorite F words that have to do with being consultants. So kind of behind the scenes of, what it's like to be a consultant. Danny, do you want to do finance or do you want me to?
I can do finance.
Okay.
I was the math teacher, so I'll talk about your money. So it's a pretty simple plan. You buy it for $1, you sell it for $2. So easy math. But a lot of women joined for financial reasons, and that's why I joined, because I needed money because I had none. And fortunately, it was this time of year where Christmas is upon us. So everybody's buying gifts. You're buying gifts. So why not get your own stuff at a discount? Do your Christmas shopping at a discount, and also make money, because if people are going to buy it, they might as well buy it from you, right? A small business owner. So you can do as much or as little as you want, but you can save on your own products and also choose to make money. You can also team build. It's 100% optional. You do not have to team build. That's a very big misconception. But if you do decide you want to help other women start their business, the company, Mary Kay Corporate, like, they directly pay you those sales. So when your customer pays you, you're paid instantly. When you have a team, Mary Kay Corporate pays you. So there's never a consultant to consultant transaction. That's also a big misconception. There's fun bonuses you can get as new consultants. There are free product bundles new consultants can get, and they can sell them for 100% profit. So like, that's also crazy.
I think that free bundle, I think Emily Schutte said it the other day, it was like over $300. So
yeah, it's $367.
Yeah. And then I don't know if you actually said the 50%.
Oh, did I not? Okay, sorry. It is 50%. If I didn't say that, sorry. I alluded, buy it for $1, sell it for $2. So like, a customer is going to pay $26 for a charcoal mask. We pay $13. It's a fun deal.
You just got so excited about like Christmas shopping.
I really did. This is my favorite time of year. I get really excited.
Yes. Okay. So you do have next favorite F words, the freedom and flexibility too. If you choose to get a discount, get that half off, get that 50% off. Or if you want to decide to sell to some people, whether that's a couple friends, or if you're like, oh my gosh, teach me how to get like 200 customers or 50 customers, we can show you how to do that. And so you have the freedom and the flexibility to decide, do you want to do both of those? Do you want to do a little bit? Like, how do you want to be a Mary Kay consultant, right? You have the freedom to do it online or in person or a little bit of both. I do about like 95% virtually and a little bit more in person. Which Danny does more in person, I feel like. And yeah, you have the flexibility to obviously choose when it works for you. So if you work a full-time job, you can be doing this right on the weekends, at nighttime, or whatever your schedule looks like. If you have kids, right, like, you work it around your schedule. Like, nobody would be a Mary Kay if it wasn't flexible, right? We get to decide when we're doing it. And you get to decide, obviously, how much you're doing it.
I'll let you do the next one too.
Okay. Fun and friends. We have a ton of fun in Mary Kay. Like, if it wasn't fun, we wouldn't do it. Like, we like non-fun things in life. And this is fun. Okay. We get to go to fun conferences. We have pool time. We get to dress cute. We get to dress up in like fancy gowns. We have a ton of just fun meeting new people, meeting new girlfriends who are just like-minded too. I mean, we're all so unique in our own ways, but we have, similar goals. We have similar like mindsets, and we learn so much from each other. So, some of my very best friends in my life have come from Mary Kay, and we all live all over, but we talk, I mean, all the time, and we're always connected. And it has, Mary Kay has brought us together, so it's just so much fun to get to do life with them and to travel with them and meet up, even though we all live all over the place.
Yeah, some of us are going to Destin, Florida in November, and then we'll also be going to Nashville in January. So I'm super excited about that. I know I gotta buy new boots. Always new shoes. Next is future. So future could be like building that nest egg so that you have some financial freedom, like comfortable things in the future. It could be having a plan B, like I'm so grateful that I had, but 50 of my other coworkers did not have when we all got laid off from our jobs in spring 24. Okay, so it also could be like building up your retirement, or maybe you want to save for a trip. Like Disney is essentially like you need to sell a few organs. Like Disney is crazy, but I know everybody does it. I know I'm going to have to do it at some point. But maybe you want to save up for a Disney trip, so then you can like have the nicer suite or the balcony, or go on the cruise, or stay a couple extra days, or get the super pass with the, I don't know, the bracelets. I'm acting like I know how Disney works. I just know it's expensive, right? Or like, maybe fly economy plus instead of economy, like save up for something with your family. Or maybe like you have a car and it's about to die. So the main reason I earned a car in Mary Kay was because I had this punch bug and I loved her, but she started getting really old and a lot of miles, and it was costing more to maintain it. So I was like, I'm just going to earn a car. So maybe you work to earn a car so you don't have to worry about having a junker or a clunker. Or, I didn't say this in finance, but if you don't want the car, you can take the cash buyout. So like Olivia, if she didn't want her tracks, she would get $425 a month from Mary Kay. If I didn't want my Equinox, I would get $525 a month from Mary Kay. And then the Cadillac is $925. So like, would you take the car? Or would you take the cash? Like what would you do with that cash? An extra like $500 a month for not taking the car? Like what would that do for your family's financial situation? Could you buy a bigger home, upgrade the one you have? Like, who knows?
All right. And then last is faith and family. So Mary Kay Ash, real woman. She started Mary Kay, the company. She always said faith first, family second, career third. Like when you have those priorities in that order, everything seems to work out better. And Mary Kay is a family-owned company, which is very cool. And a lot of people do Mary Kay for their families. So they don't use them as an excuse, right? They use them as a reason to succeed and to have more time with them, and to have more maybe experiences. Maybe Disney, maybe not.
For me, I'm going to Sicily. Once Sicily was potty trained.
I would love to go to Disney and Sicily, but my kids for sure would love Disney. Yeah. Okay, deal or no deal. Should we wash this off first or no?
Let's do deal or no deal, then we'll wash it.
So we have a deal or no deal game, and it's back to our very first products that we used. And so you get to actually pick one of these for free if you say deal. If you say no deal, then you don't get to pick one of these. So what you are getting into when you say deal is you'll get to pick one of these for free, and you are going to get 2, 3 plus people, either in. You could get together in person. You could get together virtually. You could get together virtually in a Facebook group. However you choose, has never been easier to get some free Mary Kay products, some deep discounted Mary Kay products, by getting together with some of your friends. And so, like I said, you can get together in person. Or you could have some of your friends and family get on one of these glowing glass skin sessions with you. Everybody still gets a sample pack, and they'd hop on here with you. You could also do like a Facebook group, like a posting group, right? And we do all the work, right? We can message people and all that once we get connected. And so you are going to get some free and deep discounted Mary Kay products when you do that. All right. So you share us with your friends and family. So that is Deal or No Deal. So if you say deal, you are sharing some of your friends and family with us, and you're getting us together with them, and then you get to choose one of these. So you can pick one of these. So put in the comments, deal, pick one of these, and then which way you would like to get together with your friends and your consultant. And if you say no deal, then you don't get to do all the fun stuff and you don't get a freebie. Okay. So
and you get to try other products when you get your friends together too, which is fun. So let's grab our last washcloth. And we are going to wash this off. And don't forget your neck if you did your neck.
Mm-hmm. Did you just get those washcloths?
These?
Yeah.
No, I bought these on Amazon a long time ago.
Because I feel like they're like trendy right now for some reason.
Are they? I don't know. I love them. Then I trendsetted it because I've had them for months. Like they're super soft. They're like microfiber, but they're not the weird microfiber that like gets all the lint pieces to it. If that makes sense. So I originally bought some for Cecilia, but they were really nice. So I was like, I'm getting my own.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants a link to my really soft washcloths, let me know. I'll send you the Amazon link. They should pay me for how many people I've sent them. They're nice though. I love them. Okay. And I personally like to fan my face dry before I put on any other products, because now the rest of the products we're putting on, we're actually keeping on. So we've been very bougie with our skincare and our facial peel. You may be a little pink because it's just creating a lot of circulation, but your skin will be okay. Like it's not like when you go to this, you heard your friend went to get a peel and you're like, oh my God, did you like get out of Nam? You know, like there's natural botanicals in there. Okay. So if you have the repair strip of products, you're looking for the lifting serum. If you have the 4-in-1, or if you had the miracle set of products, you're looking for the nighttime recovery serum. So the lifting serum is great. I just opened a fresh one. I got this new bottle. It'll show the product going up so you know like when you're running low, but I like to just put a couple of dots on my face and my neck. So I'm trying to be preventative here. And this is going to help lift, firm, and keep your skin nice and taut.
All right. And then the sort of serum, it's called the nighttime recovery that I'm using, is this. It has these little pink beads in it that with every pump just burst open. They're full of antioxidants. So just very important to make sure that you're just doing a nighttime routine in general, but also using nighttime products that help your skin recover and kind of renew as, recharge as your skin is asleep.
Now, the next product, you guys don't own it or you don't have it. Maybe you own it. I don't know. But Olivia and I do. And it's that dynamic wrinkle limiter. And I can't live without it. So again, it's for like that crow's feet, expression line, forehead area. If you were going to use the pure retinol, you would do it before this, but I don't like to use the pure retinol on the same night that I exfoliate. Just a personal preference.
Good tip.
Yep. I just feel like for me, it's just a lot. So I skip it on exfoliation night. Yeah. And look at it. Can move my forehead. It's all good. Okay. Next, I like to do eye cream after I do my dynamic wrinkle limiter, but you would do eye cream before retinol. I don't know why. They just say it has to be the way. So the repair eye cream is super bougie because it's got this metal tip. So it actually massages the product on. So if you've got like deep lines, if you've got darkness, you've got puffiness, this sucker does it all. It is the push-up bra of the skincare, of the eye creams. Like, this metal is zinc, aluminum, magnesium, and copper. And if you've ever watched boxing and you see the guy get like bopped in the face and they put the metal block on his face. Yeah, I think it's bopped in the face. They put a metal block on his face. It is a Zamic block. It's the exact same metal. So it's always cool, like cold and soothing to the touch. Okay. Next is moisturizer. So the jar for night cream is actually gray. And the daytime moisturizer for the repair line is pink. So if you don't want to get your glasses on, just look for the color. So what's cool, it's an airtight seal. So you just squeeze the top, polka dot it on, massage it in, always going in that upward motion, fight gravity. But the night cream in the repair line has encapsulated retinol, so which is different from pure retinol. Encapsulated means it's slowly releasing over 12 hours, where pure, it's like boom, it's like grape concentrate, grape juice. I don't know, like if that kind of makes sense. And then Olivia, I'll let her talk about more about her products, but she used the antioxidant moisturizer.
Yes. So you use this one morning and night, also moisturizes for 12 hours. Antioxidant kind of keywords in this whole line. So great just for anti-aging and just keeping your skin, young and healthy and, even and toned. And so at nighttime, you put the recovery on, and then during the day, so your morning routine, you'd put your SPF on over your moisturizer for protection. So your SPF 30.
So we've got some specials for you today. Oh, wrong button. Hold on. Let me find it. So, we want to know. Okay, so blah blah blah. You were like, I love your face hopefully feels amazing right now. Definitely let us know in the chat how your face feels. But if you're like, you know what, like maybe I could see myself doing this. This could be fun. Whether it's just for some holiday cash, just to get a discount, or maybe it's even to just start a business, whatever the reason may be, your first step is the same, and it's just $35. Literally $35, cheaper than filling up my gas tank. Thank you, New York State. So what $35 gives you, it opens the pink door. It gives you a website. It gives you credit card processing. It gives you some fun samples in the mail, a welcome pack, beauty book, and all the back office training your heart could ever so desire. Plus us, we pop out of your starter kit. You get some built-in mentors that want to help you achieve your goals, whatever they may be, big or small. There's also a Pro Start add-on. You don't have to do that right away, but if you're someone who's like, I want to hit the ground running and like do in-person parties, then that add-on is definitely a great idea. But if you decide within the next 24 hours, you're like, you know what, this could be fun, I'm going to do it, I'm going to jump in, we are going to gift you one of those biocellulose masks that Olivia was talking about earlier, the very bougie mask that you can do on your face, your neck, your baby bump, all the places. Our specials, if you're like, I want to shop, whether it's for you, friends, whomever, here's our specials. I'll zoom in because I know a lot of you might be on your phone. Our platinum bundle, that's the repair set that I was using tonight. It's your foaming cleanser. It's your day. I dropped the other jar. It's your day and your nighttime moisturizer, your lifting serum, your eye cream. You get all 5 of those pieces. Totally, like all 5 of those. And then for totally free, you're going to get the free travel roll-up bag, which Olivia is going to show. And I'll move myself out.
Yes. Okay. So everybody needs a travel roll-up bag. So here it is. This is like my demo one. So I'd bring to a Mary Kay party, and it has a ton of stuff in here. So, I mean, it's probably like 7 pounds, right? It's heavy, has a nice sturdy handle on it. It's rolled up like a little baby burrito, and it holds all the things. All right. So whether you're going to use it for traveling or just using it for like organization, holding your extras, whatever it might be, everybody needs one of these. Okay. So when you open it up, it has a nice handle, spins 360, so you can hang it anywhere. And then each one of these 4 pouches Okay, has a little zipper on top that opens up, so obviously you can get at your products, and it holds, I mean, a lot of stuff in there. And then my favorite part, you can take them off. So if you need one for like makeup, or one is like to go in your travel, you know, your carry-on, has you know, whatever it might be, toss it in a diaper bag, purse, anything, then you can remove that, and then it just rolls right back up into your little travel bag. So that's your free gift with those top 2 bundles. And then also the half off items from the spa bar.
Yes. So down below, there's a spa bar, and your consultant can send you this picture so you can see it a little more clearly. So yeah, the platinum bundle, which is the repair line, and the diamond bundle, that's the miracle set with the eye cream. Also the physical exfoliate, microdermabrasion refine, and pore minimize serum, which minimizes your pores. Both those top 2 get you that free roll-up bag, and then 2 half off items from down below. So these are the regular prices. You just like cut it in half. Okay. And these sets are going to last you like 5 months. Like they're going to last you a long time because you really don't need that much product. Like your spa packs today, those are several uses. So not the whole shebang. Okay. The gold bundle is really what, like if you're like, okay, what do I bare needs to get started? It's the gold bundle. It's your miracle set and an eye cream. Because I'm sorry, if you're 20 or older or you use contacts, you need eye cream. So sorry to be the one to tell you. So that no roll-up bag, but you still get 2 half off items to add on from down below. And then the silver bundle, that preteen, teen, super sensitive, no anti-aging line, the Mary Kay skincare line, that comes with 1 half off item from down below. And then we always have a fun little October special. So anything can always be bought a la carte. You just save as a set. So if you were to buy these pieces individually, it would cost you way more. But every $50 you spend, you also get to add a product for half off. So a lot of our faves from our spa bar actually ended up on the October special sheet. But we have the really cool new tinted lip balms that are on there, our eye patches, we even put a dude item on there, throwing the dudes a bone this month. So definitely like kind of think, if you had Oprah's credit card, like what would you get? Okay, doesn't mean you have to get it, but like what would you get if you could, like money was no object?
All right, and then last, we have a pink poll for you. So I'm going to go through these, and then you let us know in the comments what letter you are, and you're going to text your consultant as well. So A is, I love being a happy customer and paying full price. A plus is, this has been so much fun. Like, I'd love to earn some free products by sharing my consultant with friends on a future spa session. So you'd get one of the deal or no deal products, right? That's A plus. B is a brand ambassador. So you'd love to utilize that consultant 50% discount. You could still share, like, you know, the spa sessions with a few friends, fam. But, you know, being a consultant, but kind of on the DL, maybe you're just sharing it a little bit with your friends and family, like only a couple people know. C is, I love the sound of extra income, flexibility, fun, positivity, uplifting culture, everything you guys talked about. C is, sign me up as a consultant, like $35. I spend more than that on the daily, right? C is, sign me up. That's C. D is, definitely tell me more. Like, my curiosity's peaked, but I can't say yet if it's for me or not. All right. So if you are a B or a C, you get that Decisive Woman's gift that Danny talked about, that biocellulose mask. If you decide to join us for the $35, join us in the pink bubble in the next 24 hours. So be sure to let your consultant know what letter you are. And
yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. Okay. So thanks everybody for coming. We hope your face feels amazing, and definitely chat with your pink lady either tonight or tomorrow so that we can get you entered into this cash drawing, because hey, new boots, Christmas shopping, whatever it is, could be you. Someone's got to win, right? Might as well be you. So have a great night, everybody.